So, my dear students, now we are going to discuss the full-fledged questions relating to the financial statements too. Okay, here we are going to discuss about all the adjustments which we have studied earlier. Now we will see how these adjustments will be fully applicable in this very particular question here. So this is a full-fledged question. I'll be explaining you how to do this question. You will be later solving this in the copy and you are going to send me the assignments. Okay, so this is the assignment number 2 from the chapter financial statements part 2. Okay, so the question says here the following are the balances extracted from the books of the Chandigarh Medical Store for the year ending 31st March 2019. So you have been given with the debit balances and you can see it here that you have been given with the credit balances as well. So in case of the debit balances, you can see it here, like actually so many items have been given here. So let's discuss one by one where actually these items will be shown. Okay, so the first here it comes as children, that is where to show the first item, that is what we call it as a opening stock. So the opening stock, as you know, this thing that I'm just quoting it down here, we discussed already, it comes in where they're in the trading account. So TRA stands for the trading account. Okay, the second item, cash is a current asset, you know it very well, so hence it goes to balance sheet. Legal charges, it's a, you can say this thing that that is an indirect expenses, so therefore it will be going to where, it will be going to the profit and loss account. Okay, the legal charges will be going where, it will be going to the profit and loss account, debit side, because it's an expenses. Purchases, that it's a expense, you can say this thing that relating to the manufacturing or the production, so it will be going to the debit side of the trading account. Carriage inwards, again it's a conveyance expenses related to the raw materials, as it's been assumed like that, so it will be coming on the debit side of the trading account. Insurance, children, again, it's a operating expenses, but it's not a direct expenses, so therefore the insurance will be coming in the profit and loss account. Being as an expense, it will come on the debit side. So that's the reason, that is, we will be showing it where they're on the debit side of the profit and loss account. Debtors, we have already gone through, it's an asset, so therefore its right places where they're in the balance sheet. Office expenses, again it's an operating expenses, office expenses is an operating expenses, so definitely the office expenses will be coming where, they're in the profit and loss account. Next, the bad debts, again children, bad debts is also an operating expenses, and the meaning of the bad debts, as we have seen in the previous video how to do the adjustments related to the bad debts, but we can see in the adjustments, there are no adjustments related to the bad debts being given, like the new bad debts or further bad debts. So simply its treatment will be where, there it will be simply shown there in case of the debit side of the profit and loss account as an expense. Interest paid, again it's an expense, but it's an indirect expense, not an operating expense. Okay, so indirect expenses and operating expenses both will be shown there on the debit side of the profit and loss account. So interest paid will be shown where, it will be shown in the debit side of the profit and loss account. Advertisement, again let me tell you children, this is an operating expense, so will be shown in case of the debit side of where, in case of the debit side of the profit and loss account. Okay, now salary, you can see it here, the salary if we'll talk about, so in case of a salary, that is, it will be shown where, it will be shown in case of the, that is actually, again it's an expense, so therefore the salaries will be shown where, the salaries will be shown on the debit side of the profit and loss account. Got it here? Same situation here it comes is, in case of a rent you will talk about, it will also be shown where, it will be shown there in case of the debit side of the profit and loss account, and stationery will also be shown as a debit side of the profit and loss account, and the postage, this will also be shown as it's a operating expense, will be shown on the debit side of the profit and loss account. And the next thing here it comes is discount allowed will be shown where, this will also be shown where, they're in the debit side of the profit and loss account. Furniture, it's a fixed asset, so it will go to the asset side of the balance sheet. Okay, and the sales, it will be shown where, it will be shown as, actually you can say this thing that it's related to the manufacturing and related to the selling of the manufactured goods, so it will be coming on the credit side of the trading account. Bills payables, we have already seen it's a current liability, so therefore it will be coming there in the it will be coming in the liability side of the balance sheet. Commission received, if you will talk about, will be coming where, because it's an income, so it will be going there on the credit side of the profit and loss account. Let me tell you, creditors is also a liability, so therefore the creditors will also be coming on the liability liability side of where? Liability side of the balance sheet. The creditors will be coming where? It will be coming there on the liability side of the balance sheet. The capital again will be coming where? That is actually capital is also a liability. So it will be coming on the liability side of the balance sheet. That means just on the left side of the balance sheet. Okay, so this is about the treatment of the various items over here, children. Now, the next is let's discuss the adjustments. As we have seen already, adjustments means what? That is, they are those items which are identified later and its accounting treatment is pending. So hence, in case of this, if we will talk about the adjustments, so first is the closing stock valued. So all the adjustments, if it's given in the form of the statement outside, so it has got a two effects. So the closing stock, where it will be treated here, it will be giving you the two effects as we have seen already. Okay, one is trading account. Okay, one is in the trading account, which side will be on the credit side. Okay, isn't it? And the second effect will be where there it will be coming. Remember, while preparing balance sheet, it will be coming, therefore that is on the asset side. Okay, where it will be shown there in case of the asset side, because like actually it has to be carried forward further in the next year. Salaries outstanding, salaries is an item of the profit and loss account. So children, so therefore the first effect is going to be what? That the profit and loss account, and in the profit and loss accounts, that is it will be added. It will be added with what? That is with the salaries. Okay, we have seen it already. Okay, that is actually it will be added with the salaries, isn't it? It will be added with the salaries as what? I'm writing it in the just actually brief form as outstanding salaries. Remember, okay. And the second effect in the balance sheet, where it will be shown, second effect in the balance sheet only which one? That is only outstanding salaries. Okay, outstanding salaries, only outstanding salaries, shown where in liability side of balance sheet. Remember this. Okay, this is actually already we have discussed this, but still I'm just quoting it down, so therefore it will be even more clear to you. That is actually how specifically the treatment for these adjustments will be done here. So salaries outstanding, if it's been given here, where it will be shown, it will be shown in the profit and loss account. That is in debit sides, it will be added to the salaries. Like salaries, you can see in the question is 17,500, so we will add 7,500 to it. So in the amount column we need to show the total, it is 24,500. And only outstanding salaries means only the value of the 7,000 need to be taken on the liability side of the balance sheet. Now the next thing here you can see it here, that's what here we are going to have what? That is the prepaid insurance. So children, prepaid insurance already we have gone through the treatment for the prepaid insurance. Here it comes as what? Actually, that is the same. Insurance is an item of the profit and loss account. So what would be its treatment here? That is insurance, deduct means we can write down that is minus from, that is insurance. Okay, minus from insurance. In where you will be doing this, that is debit side of profit and loss account, where it will be deducted there in the debit side of the profit and loss account. Okay, and the insurance, prepaid insurance will be shown where? Will be prepaid insurance will be shown on asset side of balance sheet. Okay, did you get the thing here? It will be shown where? It will be shown on the asset side of the balance sheet. Only the value of what we can say it here, the only of the value of the prepaid insurance will be shown on the asset side of the balance sheet. So we can see the insurance, you can see in the question is 15,000 has been given, and prepaid insurance 1,500 will be deducted out of it, and this only 1,500 value of the prepaid insurance will be shown on the asset side of the balance sheet. The fourth and the last adjustment comes here is that is for the stationery. Okay, that is a stationery bill outstanding. Again children, it's a treatment for the outstanding expenses. So we have discussed already, outstanding expenses means actually what would be its treatment? That is plus with stationery. Got it? Where there in the debit side of profit and loss, isn't it? This is the first treatment it would be. And outstanding stationery, if it is there, it will be shown where? There in case of the liabilities. Outstanding stationery, if it is there, it will be shown where? There in case of the liability, only the value of the, and that is outstanding stationery, got it, will be shown. Okay, outstanding stationery will be shown in where? There it will be shown there in case of the liability side of balance sheet. Okay, it will be shown where there in case of the liability side of the balance sheet. Okay, so this would be the treatment for the last and fourth adjustment. Okay, so therefore children, kindly solve this question. I have explained you how to do this question here. We've already seen the fundamentals of it. Just check this question, just do it question, and please do send the answers to me. So therefore, you know the rule here. In the trading account, you will get the gross profit, in the gross profit or the gross loss, and in the profit and loss account, you will be getting what? You will be getting the net profit and the net loss, and the balance sheet, you know, at the end, your total should come equal. If it comes equal, that means actually what you have done is all correct. Okay, so the assignment, this is the question number 1. Just please do solve it and please do submit it to me. Got it here by today evening. So therefore, let me see like actually whether you are able to derive out the correct answers for this very particular question or not. It's a very simple question, isn't it? Just solve this and please do send the answers to me by today evening.